Welcome back to another wonderfully normal vlog. Today, we're in a secret location, a rebel base, if you will, with an urgent parcel from the Outer Rim. No, we're in a park in Pasadena because we have an incredibly important package to open. Let's go.
Oh, look at them. Have you worn them?
No.
Sorry, I was asking more questions.
No, I mean, I know we have to break them in a little bit before we go.
Just so it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, somebody said that they wore their new ones and yesterday at Disneyland, and they're like blisters everywhere.
I'll suffer through the pain.
Hello.
I've taken receipt of the package. Now the moment of truth. Wow. Holy shit. Those are amazing. Wow. These are incredible.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to wear them. Is that weird? I just want to put them in a glass case and display them forever.
That's what you did with mine.
I did. I literally put them in our entertainment center. I was like, okay. I was like, look what's on the entertainment center. She's like, oh, my shoes. That's where they're gonna be when we're not wearing them. Is displayed proudly in our home.
Yeah.
Back is just so good. Look, there's rays of light coming through here. Alright, so we are with our friend Patty here. Well, Caesar's here too. He's a part of this. How you doing?
Yes.
Patty is an incredible artist, and she custom made Cynthia and I both shoes to display our level of nerdiness for the things that we love. She made Disney shoes, Disney park shoes for Cynthia, and of course I went Star Wars. We got light side, dark side shoes. What is your background?
So I've been drawing since I was in first grade. Daffy Duck, first illustration that I actually did. My parents were like, wow.
Do you have it?
I do. I drew it on lime paper.
Will you send us a picture?
I will.
Yeah.
I have to dig for it. And then I went to school for television production, and I minored in studio art at CSUN. I work in production land, but art has always just been in my life, and so I do chalk festivals every year, and I paint on the side, and I'm always making items for Halloween or anything really. And it's also part of my job because I make props and I paint sets and I build sets, and so this is just kind of like my side gig for the most part.
Why the canvas of a shoe?
It actually came about because I was really bored and I saw some shoes online, and it was my cousin's birthday, and I started them and I messed them up. I jacked them up so bad because I used the wrong paint and the wrong supplies, and then I redid them, and I took all the paint off of those shoes and I redid them, and I learned that I could actually paint on canvas, like a regular canvas. But it's kind of cool because it doesn't just sit in your room or your wall, so you can wear them, you can take them to the parks, you can take them to work. And that's how that happened. Cynthia wanted Mickey Mouse, and she kind of gave me free range for it. So she just told me she wanted the castle, she wanted the Ferris wheel, and then I kind of went with it and make sure that I approved everything with her. Easy, I knew was a little more particular. So I learned Photoshop, and I put together a mock-up, and I sent it for a week. I think it was back and forth. Yeah. Very specific on what he wanted, where he wanted it, and I made sure to approve everything.
What is the your favorite part of the shoe of the process and your least favorite part.
So they're all mostly like I freehand them all. So I don't. Sometimes I paint the back. Like most of them, I paint the background and then I'm just painting the foreground and the midground on top of the background not already painted. And I feel like that's the hardest, most annoying thing, because if something's off, I have to still match colors to make it look seamless.
Right.
And so a lot of it is sketched in and a lot of it isn't. And it's really figuring out like like BB-8 was like all gray, R2-D2 was all gray, and then I had to figure out their dimension and their shading, which sucks.
Right.
I think the best feeling though is when they're like completely done and you see the pair together and they're just like, they like work together, they fit. It's like complete.
Yeah.
And also it feels like an assignment. I remember I was at home and I was like, it felt like an assignment was completed. I like cracked open a White Claw and I was like, let's watch a movie.
As her other half, you're there with her during this process, like moral support. What is your role in this?
I'm there to put out any fires.
Oh, and there's fire.
When she's in the middle of painting it and she's over it, I'm there to tell her, it's just part of the process and you just got to push through that until you finish it, and then you're going to be happy with it. Like, you're not going to be happy with it no matter how good it looks, no matter how much people tell you how good it looks. Like, you're not going to be happy with it until it's done, until you see it completed.
This is true.
Yeah, and I've been through it, lived through it. I'm gonna keep living through it.
I think the completed portion of it like gives me like a lot of satisfaction, and the fact that people really like them. So thank you.
I'm excited for these because like I feel like I kind of helped design them. Like even though she obviously does all the work, but like I feel like you were very very patient with me because I was always like, what if we move that 1 inch up and all that stuff? But did you get feedback from Cynthia on these ones at all, or not really?
She gave me a little bit of feedback. I think she was more like take the reign because she'd previously seen. She's seen my artwork since 7th grade. So and like during work and everything. So I feel like she felt pretty confident and trusted me to do a good job on them. But off the record, I had heard when I worked at UHS when you got a tattoo and how precise you were with like back and forth with the tattoo artist.
Right. Yeah.
And so when I was like, oh, Easy wants him, I was like, I need to learn my Photoshop and like and put this into play. I kid you not. Yeah. But I think it was worth it because you knew like you can compare what I gave you to like my delivery.
Everything I had in mind is on here, like down to the music notes. This is the coolest thing, and like after we're done wearing them, because we won't wear them all the time, they will be displayed like alongside all my favorite pop culture things, like right next to the Iron Giant, like right next to the lightsaber. Guys, my lightsaber is on here. There's something to be said, like Cynthia says, like her shoes have there are certain elements in her shoe that have like a special place in her heart. Building a lightsaber at Disneyland was one of the most amazing experience I've ever had at that theme park, which like we're all Disney nerds, right? Yeah. So that park just has a special place. Like now these have like a very special place in my heart because like full nerd flag flying here on these shoes. And yeah, so thank you so much for this. This is the coolest.
You're welcome. Thanks for supporting me.
She is opening her commissions.
I am gonna accept orders. I'm opening the books. I think it's gonna probably take me 4 to 6 weeks ish, depending. So this isn't my primary income. This is what I do when I'm not in production land. I can only paint 1 day out of the week or 2 days out of the week, so please be patient with me. But I do have an Instagram account, Patty's Color Palette, and I do have an Etsy store that I will post random items that I paint in between, which is Patty's Color Palette on Etsy. But you can DM me through my Instagram and I can get back to you there.
So go to Patty's Color Palette on Instagram.
Yeah. And there's a giveaway that I'm gonna do.
Whoa!
Yeah. I will, I think in like a week or 2 weeks-ish, I think I will do a like and follow or whatever, and it'll be a free paint job on Vans.
That's crazy.
All right, thanks for watching. Again, thank you so much. These are awesome. Bye.